So I'm now here at the Weston Favell Centre, and I'm going in the back entrance. At the escalator. And like I said, this is a little shopping centre. There's Toys R Us right at the back, upstairs. So here we are, going in. There's a very big Tesco at the back over there. A few other shops. Oops, next to that. And there's the sign just there for Toys R Us. Right at the back, behind Dorothy Perkins. So there was Toys R Us just there, only a little one. And there's another shop here that's closed as well, unfortunately. So yeah, now going to Toys R Us. So as you can see here in Toys R Us, although the shop's a lot smaller, I think the Thomas range is a lot better. There seems to be a lot more than there was in the big store, but then again it's probably an illusion because obviously, like I said, it is a lot smaller store. You can see some other things as well as Thomas stuff around here. Like I said, it is a shame to be going, but I think by the looks of it, this one's only just announced that it's closing down. Obviously, following the news yesterday on the news and all that. Like I said, it is a real shame, but like I said, sign of the times. But you know, why'd people spend more money on items and then get them cheaper on the internet and probably more conveniently on the internet? Again, the internet's killing shops like this, unfortunately, and it just goes to show that no one's safe, not even big companies like Toys R Us are safe. So after I left Toys R Us, I had a little walk around Weston Favell Centre and around the outside as well. There's some shops outside as well as on the inside. Like I said, it's not a massive shopping centre, the Weston Favell, but there is enough sort of to do there, I think, and enough places to eat and drink while you're out, sort of thing as well. So quite nice. Also brings back a few memories when I was younger. I used to meet my nan there a lot, and we used to go around there because by bus it's not too far from where she lived. Unfortunately, she died 3 years ago. Toys R Us that's here at Weston Favell has only been here for about 2 years, not that long. Apparently, it was supposed to be an experiment. But yeah, also there's free parking at Weston Favell as well. So yeah, quite a nice little shopping centre, I think. Yeah, back in Wellingborough where I live now. So yeah, there's a shop just there that's closed. Italian restaurant there. Don't know if that's still open or not. But then there you've got some other shops, and they're still doing quite well. And then further down there, another one's unfortunately closed. Bit of a sign of times, really. And I remember going in this particular one when I was younger. The last name on that shop is actually Barsby, but the Y has fallen down. So when I was at Toys R Us today, I got a few bits. Got a couple of the minis in the Thomas range. The first one I got is Samson. This is Creature Samson. Samson. And again, as I said before, if you look on the back, there's a number that you can see just there. The number obviously implies which one it is. I got another one there. It's one that I've already got, but I'll still keep hold of. And it's classic James, as you can see here. So I do have this model of James, but never mind. So yeah, that was what I treated myself to today at Toys R Us, and like I said, I got a bit of discount as well because of the sale, closing down sale. As you know, obviously recently I looked at the really big one toys in at Northampton, Toys R Us. And like I said, behind Toys R Us is another retail park. And in that retail park was a Smith's Toy Superstore. And like I said, it's places like that and the internet, which is why Toys R Us unfortunately is closing down. It is a real shame, I think, especially for children as well. You know, and I mean personally, you know, I like to have a shop where you can sort of walk in, you know, and buy something, and obviously you get to have a little feel and look, obviously look at the item before you buy it. And like I said, and when I was younger as well, obviously you had shows like at Rainbow, and Rainbow they ended up running at a toy shop, and the same with Sooty as well. And I think actual shops that you go into have become more of a thing of the past. Unfortunately, the internet is becoming more and more popular and more convenient. And obviously, if you work all the time, people don't get time to go into town. So having internet shopping is a lot more convenient for them, really. But like I said, it puts retailers at a lot of risk, and say not just family businesses, but even like I say big ones like Toys R Us, and obviously Maplin's is supposed to be closing. And I mean, I remember there's obviously been shops like Woolworths, Borders, and that have all closed down. Like I said, it's such a shame, really, to see them go. Also, as well, a few years ago, I went to Liverpool and I went to a Toys R Us there in Liverpool. Again, it was probably bigger than the one in Weston Favell Centre. But yeah, no, it's a shame to see them all going, really. There's not else I can say, really. So I've got many things from Toys R Us over the years. Yeah, it's been a big part of my life. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye.